about emotional intelligence. Now, I know that being emotionally intelligent is the key to achieving absolutely everything that you want in your life. Most people believe that we are thinking creatures who feel. Yet, I know that that's not really true. What's really true is that we are feeling creatures that think, not the other way around. Most of us make decisions on an emotional basis, and then we justify them logically using the thinking part of our brain. But once we truly accept that we are emotional beings and that is how we operate, then we're in a better position to make changes and to start to really manage our emotions. William Shakespeare once said that nothing is good or bad in this world except thinking makes it so. So what he means by that is nothing in the world really comes with inbuilt meaning. The meaning is all attached to the situation, the event by us. It's all within us. Now, once we can truly appreciate that, then we can start to change things. Let's consider stress and anxiety as some real difficult challenges that we all have to manage from time to time. You couldn't fill a bucket with either stress or anxiety because those two things don't exist in reality. What those things are emotional outcomes of thoughts and the meanings that we've attached to those thoughts. And the key to being able to be stress-free and anxiety-free is about learning to manage our emotions by understanding where these emotions are coming from and then to be able to take action. And when we can really take action and really become emotionally intelligent, we can start to turn down that voice in our heads. The voice that tells us such negative things at times, which is well-intentioned, but doesn't always tell us the things which are the kindest things that we need to hear. When we're emotionally intelligent, we can accept the journey that we're on and that we're getting better. We can feel less like an imposter and that we're not really good enough because we can understand where those feelings are coming from and we can take the appropriate action. We can start to feel more comfortable with ourselves, and when we are at a level of comfort where we're not emotionally dependent on other people, we don't need to people please so much because we don't require their acceptance. Performance anxiety changes too because we're no longer dependent on how somebody else thinks and feels about us to define who we are. We become more comfortable in our own level of vulnerability. And we don't feel like we need to do everything on our own because we can't do everything on our own. Even if somebody could do everything, we can't be in all places at the same time. So asking for help and bringing people together to create something is actually a sign of emotional maturity. When we're emotionally intelligent, we find that our relationships start to work better, both at home and at work and in many different ways, because we are in touch with what's going on the inside, and that enables us to manage and express ourselves in meaningful and powerful ways, but in ways which are respectful to others. That enables us to increase our level of empathy, but then not be emotionally attached to the outcome or emotionally dependent on making a decision to make the other person feel right. We can make the distinction between those two states. We can assert ourselves from a position of respect, asking for what we want and making it okay for the other person to say no. When we're emotionally intelligent, problems are just easier to solve because we have less emotional baggage to sift through. So we have less stress and more optimism. So when you can know yourself, own yourself, and really be yourself, then your life will completely and utterly change, and you will start to do things that you currently feel are impossible.